Good morning, sir. I will deliver the lessons about estimate and measure mass. So this lesson, I will show the students the pictures here. They are scale like this, and then this is balloon, this is tennis ball. I will ask the student which one is heavier, which item is lighter, and then the student will show that the heavier one will be lower places, will be lower in this scale, and then the balloon is lighter here. And then I will ask two students to go in front, and then I will ask the student who is the heavier, who is lighter here, because I will ask the student with different mass, different weight. And then I will explain the difficult word like balance scale. Balance scale means the objects, both objects that are measured are the same weight. So if we measure two objects like this, it will be balanced. It will say it balanced because they have similar weight. And then I will explain about. I will tell the students there are some types of scales. The first is here, and the second is one. I will explain that the scale is the things that we use to measure the mass of objects. Like this banana is about 1 kilogram. So I will explain to the student about kilogram and gram too, about kilograms, or the short form is kg, and gram is the short form is g. And then I will provide the proofs later, the pebble, the rice, corn, and something like that. So I will show the students, okay, this weight of these things is like this, only 100 gram or something like that. And then I will ask the students to measure their objects like bottle, pencil case, and then I will show the students, okay, their bottle is about 500 grams or something like that. So they should understand the differences between kilogram and grams. And then if it's in, I will ask them, do you have any question or something like that? If they don't have any question, we will continue the lesson and we will do the exercise on this chapter. And then to make sure the student understand about kilogram, gram, and the scale. So the scale is used to measure the mass of the objects. So they will know by using the scale like this, they will measure the objects. This is 1, 2, 3. So they know that this is kilogram, this is gram, and then they understand to measure the objects of the measure of the object by using scales.
Okay, Miss Wida, also you should know that we should also explain about how we use these lessons in our real life. Yes. What do you think? What will you do? What will you explain to the students to say that, oh, this one you will, well, by learning this one, later in your daily life, it will be useful. In what part do you think?
I think when they want to buy fruits or apples or orange, so they know that, okay, I want to buy apple 1 kilogram or something like that. So 1 kilogram is about 4 apples or something like that.
So
Or measure their weight.
So they want, so by learning this one in daily life, they know that how to measure the weight, and they know how to read the numbers about the weight. And talking about this part about the scale, can you tell me what kind of things will you bring later?
The scales.
Mm-hmm.
The scale.
I mean, what object that will you measure by using this scale?
I think I can bring tomato, potato, rice, fable, or rocks and something like that. So
Okay. Will you ask them to be able to read the scale like they read the clock? Or this one is 1 kilogram, this one is something like that. Because also maybe this one we should also put later in class code in the next part to say that like 10 ounce, 1 kilogram. 1 kilograms, 1,000 grams, something like that. Okay, next part now. By the way, this activity book finish, Matt.
not yet these two.
Oh,
Okay, it's about estimate and measure capacity. capacity is for this chapter. I hope the students can understand the capacity is the greatest amount of liquids a container that can hold. For this chapter, I will provide bottles, glass, measuring cup or jug, and then they will see the different containers like this in this book. There are 3 bottles, so I will bring 3 bottles later. Which container can hold the most amount of water? So I will show the bottle, and then I will fill the bottle by water, and then they will show, okay, this is the most amount of water. This can hold the amount. The biggest bottle can hold most amount of water, and then the smallest will hold the least amount of water. So we can say that if the bottle is bigger than the other, the bigger one can hold the most water. And then I will bring also some containers like measuring cup or jug and glass also. So for example, I will fill 4 glasses of water, and then I will put inside the bottle. So it means that 4 bottles can fill one, for example, 500 milliliter bottle by using 4 glasses. So it means that 4 bottles are same with one 4 glass. 4 glass are same with 1 bottle. And then look at this. Easy pours different amounts of fruit juice into each container above. Which container has, as I told before, the biggest bottle always has the most the biggest one always has most amount of water. So the small, but if we fill half of this, it means that maybe it will be same with the other one. But if we fill full of water, it means that this is the most amount of water, of liquid. And then, as I say, I will provide proofs by using glass, jug, or measuring cup that has milliliter and liter, so the student can understand liter and milliliter. If about mass, they understand about kilogram and gram, but here they will understand about liter and milliliter. So I will explain 1 liter is same as 1,000 milliliter and something like that. And then I will fill the bottle by using water like this. I bring this, so I show the students this is
What is the name of this one?
measuring cup or measuring jug.
We can buy it, right?
I have actually.
Just make it as the school. So we will pay later.
Okay, later on.
Just we buy the new one. So this one as the inventory of this part. So actually for this part, the most important is they know by looking the object. I mean, because they just measure, and then by looking the object by measurement of the liquid in the containers, they will know, oh, this one should be bigger amount than the other container. So, but if we have this what's the name?
Measuring cup.
Yes, measure jug. Yes. This one will be better later in the understanding of the
Liter and milliliter.
yes for the lessons. But the most important over here is the props are really needed over here. Okay.
I will provide.
Thank you, Miss Wirda. Enough.